Hello guys and welcome back to another video of me, OutsideInGamer, or Danny if you prefer, and today I'm bringing you my comparison slash review slash what I want to get of the Xbox One and PS4. The gameplay you're watching is a Minecraft Hunger Games in F1 mode, where we don't get any of the crosshair thing or any of our inventory or how many hearts we got, and it's with Mark's Blue. We were going to record it and I didn't hit the record properly for the sound didn't record, so yeah, now we're here and I have a really good video which I won the Hunger Games, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's about 14 minutes long, so maybe I might have to go down to the highlights if this video doesn't go on for too long. So yeah, anyway, so starting off, I've always wanted to get the PS4. That was the one I pre-ordered first. I've pre-ordered Destiny for it, so I'll be getting the beta for that, which is pretty exciting. Speaking of betas, Battlefield 4 is out tomorrow, so I get to play that, maybe record some of that for you. But yeah, I've pre-ordered the PS4 Killzone Drive Club bundle. I can't think how much that is all in all, but anyway. So the release date for the PS4 is the 15th of November in America and the 29th of November in Europe, which obviously I'm getting it from Europe, which is kind of a bit of a bummer, since everyone on YouTube who I will watch already have the console, and it will be pretty annoying. So it's the 22nd of November for the Xbox, and yeah, basically I'll be getting my next gen last. I'll be getting it on the night of release, and that's a Thursday night for me, and I have college all day on the Friday, which is lovely, so I won't be able to play it until I get home, but that's fine. I'll have an unboxing of that hopefully. So the next thing I want to go into is the price of it. The Xbox One is £429, or PS4 is £349. So obviously the PS4 is a hell of a lot cheaper. This starting off is kind of basic stuff. Anyway, so one downfall with the Xbox One is the U-turns that Microsoft did a couple of months ago now, where originally they were going to make you have the Kinect always on, which people were worried about privacy invasion, which, to be completely honest, is a bit ridiculous. You could just make it face a wall. It just allows all the features like the grab and stuff like that. The Xbox always on and 24-hour check. So the next thing is the internet connection, where for Xbox One you need an internet connection for the initial setup, which could create problems in some of the poorer regions in the world, as they won't be able to connect if they have a bad internet or varied internet, so it drops in and out every so often. If not, they may need to take it to somewhere like McDonald's, plug it in, take the TV and set up it there with the free Wi-Fi. But for PS4 there's no internet restrictions. You don't need to go on the internet to set up, which is a pretty nice feature. It's just like the PS3 and the Xbox 360, so that's fine for me, because that's probably the one that I'll get. So next up is Blu-ray, which both consoles have. The PS3 had one and the Xbox copied it, but that's fine. Just trying to make things better, you know. And the interface for the Xbox is now Windows 8 kind of styled, which it's not bad. It could be better. I'm personally not a huge fan of Windows 8. I've used it on my laptop. I get on with it, but it can get a bit annoying, and it's just a bit bland sometimes. But PS4 and Sony have basically stuck to their guns and have got the kind of a modified version of the PS3 interface, which is XMB, I think, cross-bar menu or something like that, cross-menu bars or something like that. And that looks pretty nice. By the looks of it, you can most likely have customizable themes again, like on the PS3. As for downloads, I'm not so sure about Xbox, but I know in PS4 you can definitely have the download remotely. So you've got an app, and you can, as long as you have your PS4 on standby or not turned off at the back, you can download remotely. So that's go on the app, press download, turn your PS4 on, and then it will download from there, which is a pretty cool feature. Quite handy if there's a demo come out and you forgot to play it, or you forgot to download it before you went out, and then on your way you can just quick hit the download button on your phone or tablet, and then that would be pretty cool. So as for the speed and graphics, apparently according to some developers, the Xbox One is not as powerful as the PS4, and the PS4 has 50% speed of the Xbox One, which, you know what, it's gonna change a lot. I can tell. Xbox have already made a few changes with their power, so it's a lot more powerful now, and it's still another month and a half, or 2 months basically, until the console's released in Europe, that is, and so there's still room for change. Obviously, Xbox have got to start manufacturing pretty quickly, because obviously it's in about 40 days that they're coming out, or the first Xbox is shipping, and I doubt they'll change it. So as for day one releases, on the Xbox you can get the free either Forza 5 or the FIFA 14 if you're getting the day one edition, which I don't know how that's going to work out, especially with the people with no internet once again, because I believe it's a download. But also, it's going to kind of ruin EA. Not ruin them, but it's going to lose them quite a lot of money. I know Microsoft are obviously paying for them to use it, but even so, they must do it at quite a discounted price. And even so, they're not getting the profits that usually people would spend on the game. So, personally, in my opinion, Xbox has got a better exclusive launch day lineup. Just for examples, a Dead Rising 3, which I never got into the Dead Rising games, but they do look pretty cool. Forza 5, which I tried out at Eurogamer Expo, and really, really nice use of the rumble features in the controller, which I'll get back to later. Also, Killer Instinct and Rise, which personally I didn't like too much. Rise, I played at Eurogamer, and it just wasn't my kind of game, but you know, maybe I would give it a try if I got to play a bit more of it. I only got to play 4 minutes, and I was a bit sore because I had to wait 45 minutes to play this 4-minute demo. But that doesn't matter. I'll have a look at some videos, and maybe I can get it on Xbox 360 in the future. So for PS4, the 3 main Sony first-party exclusives for day one is Drive Club, Killzone, and Knack. I also played on Warframe, which is pretty good. It's not too bad, and Knack looks a bit more of a childish game, but as I said, I'm getting the Killzone and Drive Club bundle, so I'll get to play them no matter what. As for titles which are coming out later on in the year, there's Halo, Zook Tycoon, and Titanfall, which is the only reason I really wanted to get an Xbox One, along with Call of Duty having timed exclusives, so with the DLC, so they'll get a month early once again, but I can get Titanfall on the 360, so it's not a big deal. That's why I kind of went against the idea of getting an Xbox One, along with the price. But for PS4, they personally got the stronger after post-launch exclusives and timed exclusives, or just exclusive in-game things. So we've got Infamous Second Son and the Order 1888, I believe, which is the steampunk kind of zombie shooter, I believe, which looks pretty cool. Also, they've got Watch Dogs as an exclusive in-game content, and Assassin's Creed 4, which I got to play at Eurogamer once again, which is pretty cool. It wasn't my favourite game there, but lots of people who I was speaking to on the day actually did enjoy it. There was different places you can be on different consoles, and maybe I just didn't get a great one. I didn't know how to control it properly because I haven't played properly since Assassin's Creed 2, which was quite a long time ago. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So the next thing I want to talk about is the online features. So the internet connection, once again, is required for Xbox One to use services like Netflix, which can be quite annoying for some people if they don't particularly want to play online, but they also want to watch Netflix in bed or something like that. They've got to buy Xbox Live just so they can watch Netflix, which is a bit of a bummer for them. But for PS4, you don't need it. You can play Netflix, BBC iPlayer, browse the web, everything like that, without actually having to pay for internet connection, which is a pretty cool feature. As well as PS4 being able to stream to Twitch and Ustream, as well as having support for YouTube, and Xbox having YouTube support and Twitch support, which would be pretty good for live streamers and anyone who wants to get into it, which once again may suck if you don't have decent internet connection. But if you don't have decent internet connection but still want to make videos, there's a 5-minute limit on the Xbox One at 720p at 30 frames a second. That's how much you can record, but I'm guessing using the share button feature on the PS4 control, you can record 1080p at minimum 30 frames a second, which is pretty good because that is reaching some qualities of PCs, which is quite sweet. So now actually moving on to the controller itself. The PS4 controller, in my opinion, where I got to try it at Eurogamer, there's a montage up on my channel, so go check that out. The controller does feel a lot nicer for the Xbox than the PS4, but the PS4 has got, if you've got bigger hands, I have a feeling it's going to be a bit nicer for you. It's still got the nice basic PS4 feel, or PS3 feel. It feels just as good as the PS3, if not even not better. Both consoles have made major improvements. With the Xbox One, you got the analog sticks feel a lot nicer on your thumbs. Also, the rumble feature in the triggers, which I mentioned earlier, and there's no battery pack on the back, which is really nice. As you know, it always got in the way of my fingers, and because I kind of had my fingers stretched out at the back of my control, it kind of just got in the way most of the time, and basically did just get plain annoying. As for the touchscreen with the PS4, I didn't get to try that out much at Eurogamer, but one game I did get to try it out on quite a bit was Assassin's Creed 4, where I could bring up the map just by pinching, which I could maybe see that as just getting a bit annoying after a while, just kind of having to move your hands off the control and then doing it, where sometimes all you have to do is move a thumb off and press select or something like that. But that doesn't matter. I probably won't use it too much. If anything, it will only be bringing up a scoreboard, because I'm mainly a multiplayer guy, so I don't really play the single, but I'll see how it goes when the games are actually launched. As for launch games that I'm getting, I will be getting Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4 maybe. I might get that for Christmas, most likely. Also, I'll be getting Killzone Drive Club, like I mentioned, and I want to get Watch Dogs as soon as possible as the game comes out. Also, I want to get Titanfall for the Xbox 360, as I mentioned earlier, and that's all good. So my overall verdict, I think PS4 has won it quite a bit. Most of the people that I've spoken to want to get a PS4 after kind of Microsoft just shunning the users with the whole, we're going to add loads of features which no one's going to like. But oh well. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave you now with a little clip of me freaking out when I won this Hunger Games, which I was really happy because it was a challenge which I had never done before, never seen before, so it kind of made me very happy. And comment down below what console you're getting. Make sure you add me on the console. I haven't used my new account yet, but I've taken it just in case someone takes it, so I'm not able to use it. So add me on Xbox, which is Mooned, or PS4, which will be OutsideInGamer, or PS3, which is the Dan130896. So add me if you want to give us a game. Also add me on Steam, which is OutsideInGamer, and it'd be really cool to play with you guys, chat to you guys. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure you do leave a like, as it really does help me out. And as ever, guys, peace out.
Yes, get in there!